What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Pyrostasis here, and we're going to be continuing on with the farming series that I started last time. As you can see, we've got our nice little farm set up here. We've got our gates open so we can get in and out if we want. Now we're going to try and fill this up. Now you've got a couple of options. You can go and round up a bunch of eggs, which takes forever. Eggs are very similar to snowballs. They don't do any damage to monsters, but unlike snowballs, they have a chance of hatching little baby chickens. So as you can see, we've got 3 little baby chickens there. Now, over the next 10 minutes or so, these little buggers are going to turn into normal-sized chickens, and then they will start spitting out eggs periodically. Now, rounding up eggs can take forever. That can be an annoying pain in the butt, and, sometimes you just may not have the time to wait for that. Because, you got to wait till they grow, etc., etc. Well, I've got wheat here. Now, animals like wheat. I don't know why they love wheat, but it's like crack to them. So if you walk around animals with wheat, and you have to be careful not to walk too fast because they're slow and they have short attention spans, but you can round up several animals relatively easily. We're going to go ahead and round up this chicken too if I can get close enough to him without losing my herd here. There we go. Now we got the chicken. Alright, now we're going to head back. And like I said, you'll notice that I'm kind of walking in slow steps. The reason is, like I said, they have a tendency to get left behind if you don't. Especially since once you get a decent herd going, they can't quite keep up because the ones in the back get stuck behind the ones in the front, and it just doesn't really work all that well. So go slow. You'll notice I lost a chicken back there, but I've got chickens. I'm not too worried about that. Alright. Wait till they get a little bit closer. Now you want to be careful because the other animals in your little herd here inside your farm are also going to be attracted to it. That's kind of why you want a bigger farm. Alright, let's see if we can get that other door open. There we go. Alright, Bessie, get your fat butt through here. Now, you got to be careful because they will pin you in, so you kind of got to push them back. Switch off the... There we go. Switch off the wheat, and they will stop following you. Now, I've got a decent amount of cows here. I think I got a sheep in there. Without another sheep, that sheep really doesn't do me much good. You have to have 2 of an animal to breed. If you don't, they won't have babies, and they just, get really horny and just sit there. So, we want to breed a cow. So, I got some wheat in my hand. I right-click this cow. You see the hearts. Right-click that cow. They get together and make a little baby cow. Where's the little baby cow? Where are you, little baby cow? There he is. As you can see, you got the little baby cow. Now, I can't rebreed these 2 until the baby cow grows, and that takes 10 minutes or so. However, I can breed these 2 over here, and they will make another baby cow. So, boom, and boom. And they're going to spit out another little baby cow. Boom. So now we got 2 baby cows. The next time I can breed these 2 baby cows, and you can see over a period of time, you can get more and more and more animals. Also, the chickens, you can breed them as well, and they drop eggs, which gives you the ability to double breed them. I would highly recommend you keep your sheep separate from your cows, because sheep, as far as I know, have absolutely no food purposes. They're just for wool. And, you don't want to be killing sheep because, well, it's not going to do you any good. When you do need to slaughter one of these guys, you can just sneak in, kill one, loot his food, and then pop out. And now you've got a completely renewable food resource. Like I said, though, be careful with spiders. They do have a tendency, they can easily jump over these walls. They have a tendency to knock you from this side in there. And if you've got like 50 cows in there and you get knocked in with a spider, you are boned. I mean, it's going to be really hard to, avoid your cows and, kill the spider and not die at the same time. So be careful with that. Anyways, hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, please click that like button. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides. And I'll catch you guys in the next clip.